It's the night before things get started, and we're on 33rd Street, right next to Madison Square Garden, and we're about to enter. Right now I can see the most noticeable thing is the police barricades that are all around the area, and the NBC News, I guess, mini pavilion and vans that are here to cover the convention, as well as an ABC camera that's right outside on scaffolding, one of many points of view they'll be using during this convention. About the scale of this convention in terms of coverage being different than previous conventions.
No, I haven't noticed anything, but I understand some of the pencil people have cut back because there aren't too many surprises foreseen here. I don't think that we have. I'm not aware of us cutting back significantly.
I don't know whether it's a backfire or not. I think a lot of people, in broadcasting, sort of regret the kind of pattern that we've gotten into in the last 24 years, with the great deal of money that you spend for a 4-day booth,
right,
and whatnot. It's in a way it's too bad. On the other hand, as the convention gets going, you get kind of excited and you figure maybe it's all worth it. So maybe it is.
But from what I've heard, everything is much more elaborate. Millions of dollars more spent here. And as I say, if you really want to get a good picture of it, you should go backstage and look at all the booths that are being put up there. You have
to have a pass to get back there?
I think if you can get out here, you can get back there.
What room is this?
Floor control?
And what is that for? Logistics? It's not really a TV control room, is it?
Yeah, it's really a control room that controls the floor.
I mean, it tells the camera people where to go and so on?
4 correspondents on the floor, and this is the floor production booth which controls them.
We've got at least 28 cameras here on this, and that's pretty big. I don't know if they had that many last time. And also, because 4 years went by, and television is just daily. It goes berserk with changes. Even the pack like I'm wearing this is the first time it's ever been used.
Do you think of it as a Jimmy Carter convention or as a convention in which things are to be decided still?
It's basically a Jimmy Carter convention with a couple of things to be decided.
Is there still room for anything interesting to come up? I mean, there are decisions really that people are kind of excited about?
It's more like ratification.
Right.
The Kiwanis Club International has conventions.
Right.
Where they ratify things. There are always surprises in politics, and the name of the vice presidential nominee might be a big surprise, and then we have something else to do. So I think it's a big mistake to prejudge this. It's different, but none of us still retains the power of prophecy.
Do you think you're in a better position to pick up on those surprises now that the technology and the coverage is as extensive as it is? You're in a better position to pick up on those things as they happen?
Yes, but not because of technology. I mean, it's still just sort of slogging around, talking to people. Technology doesn't help us since the laws have been modified that we can't do anything with the technology.
No, I was just thinking more along the lines of going live from hotels and having, edited reports being done within an hour and so on and so forth.
That's mechanistic. I mean, that doesn't have anything to do with reporting, and that's just my opinion.
That's
I mean, it's faster and it's jazzier, but it isn't better reportage.
Right. So you're from the party headquarters in some way?
Actually, yes.
Right. Well, how do you feel about this convention? What's the mood in the party as to what's going to happen? And
well, I'm very happy that it's in New York. I've been to the one in Atlantic City and Chicago and Florida the last time.
Wow.
And where it may not be as exciting as those.
Well, we're going to have, I think, something like 48 known demonstrations. It's going to be many thousands tomorrow night. I think they're expecting somewhere around 20 or more thousand.
That would be the tactical patrol force being on call for that.
From everybody all over the city.
I just wanted to ask you a few questions about what's going on.
Go ahead, shoot.
Who
are you anyway?
Manhattan Cable TV, Channel 10.
Manhattan Cable TV.
What's the atmosphere going on here? I mean, what's expected today? Is it just preparation, or is...
I suppose the most important thing that will happen today is that they'll come in and finally clean up the joint and sweep up all the debris and get ready for the big grand opening tomorrow.
Right. What time is that?
Tomorrow night.
Right.
right. So that's when the real action starts, I guess.
Well, that's when the milling begins and all the palaver and the speeches and the ceremony. Tomorrow night's going to be an interesting night, I think, with Barbara Jordan and John Glenn. You have to watch Glenn very closely. He may be the number 2 guy on the ticket. So it'll be interesting.
All right. So what are you with?
What am I with?
Yeah. What station? I imagine you're with a station.
No.
You're not?
No, I'm a bus driver. I've been delivering tourists here from New Jersey.